Welcome back to Jekyl Reactions, everybody. And I got a special request here from an artist who actually is like-minded like me. And not a lot of people are like-minded in this way, especially artists. Because me personally, as an artist, I am a perfectionist when it comes to my tracks. I try to perfect everything, make everything fucking perfect. And a lot of the times I come up short. And when reactors or even just artists who hear it and give me some feedback, when they say something was missed or something wasn't right or, something, yeah, it hurts because I put my blood, sweat, and tears, my fucking full effort, 100% into this track. And if it comes up short, yeah, it fucking hurts. But I'm glad that they critique me because I can grow from it. That is the way I've grown this past year into the artist I am now, which I still got a long ways to go, but I'm a long way from where I started too, because people actually critique the shit out of me, especially my boy Sleepy. GFR fucking brutalized me coming up, but I am so fucking thankful for GFR for doing that for me, and a lot of other reactions like Hillbilly, Holla, Brucka Brucka. Everybody's been critiquing me from here and there. Sack Juggalo. They tell me when something is off, and I love their fucking honesty. That's why, as a reactionist myself, I try and be brutally honest with people, but I'm not gonna be a fucking dickhead and just say, "Oh, that's fucking trash. Get the fuck out of here." I ain't like that. If I think something's trash, I'm gonna tell you it's fucking trash. But I'm also gonna tell you ways I believe that you can fix it. I'm not a be all, end all, know all, see all type motherfucker. I could be wrong. I could be 100% wrong. And, just take what people say, take their critiques, and, transform it into something that works for you. A lot of things that Sleepy has told me in the past, it might work for one track, but it's not going to work necessarily for the other one, so I won't use his input on that, but I'll use somebody else's input and use it, and it works out. Just grow as an artist, put it in your toolkit, and learn when to use what tool. Don't use a hammer when you need a fucking screwdriver is what I'm saying, you know what I mean? But this dude came to me, and, he wants the critiques. He wants to learn how to grow and what he could do better. I love fucking artists like that. I fucking love it. So, soon as somebody asks me to do that, I will jump on it like a fucking... What's a good euphemism? I'm going to jump on it like a horny teenager on his first prom date, right? I'm going to fucking hit it up. So, yeah, this dude jumped the line of reactions. Sorry for everyone who's been waiting in line for a reaction from me, but this dude came to me and asked me to critique the shit out of him. So, I'm going to do that. Here we go. Roar, if you haven't watched my reaction channel, I'm letting you know right now, you're in for a fucking brutal, honest, very, very, very brutally honest reaction for your music. I hope you're ready. I hope you don't get offended. Nothing but love. I'm trying to get people to grow and get better and better and better. So I hope you take my critiques and my advice and use what you can. Put it in your toolkit. Like I said, don't use a hammer for a fucking when you need a screwdriver. So if something doesn't fucking fit with what I'm saying, just don't use it. Use it for something else. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's get to it. Here we go. This is Roar. Well, that's not. That's a bark. Is that a roar? Roar! That's not a roar. Anyway, I'm going to make a roar sound. Roar! There we go. Roar. Here we go. I can't pronounce that fucking word. Terrarium. Hearts Terrarium. Whatever that says. Is that, you can read the shit right there. So, right there. Whatever that says, that's the name of the fucking track. Alright. First critique. Use words motherfuckers can pronounce. How about that? Alright, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Roar, if you're new to my shit, I always listen to the beat first, and then I go back and start doing, everything else, like lyrics and all that shit. So let's listen to the beat first.
About the thoughts that will not stop.
I am a sucker for piano, though.
Figured I'd top that issue, but that's exactly what they want. Me to think, peering down the sink, nearly in the brink of slipping into blue lit dreams for eternity. This is my heart's terrarium. Terrarium.
Terrarium is apparently how you pronounce that fucking shit.
Glass is broken and the flowers are blackened. I don't want to darken your space. Why are there tears streaming down your face? I'm sorry, did I do something? Wasn't shouting it all out in the open.
Alright, as far as the beat goes, that first of all, that intro is way too long into this shit. I had to skip forward, as you can see, to see if there was more to the beat than just the piano. I'm a sucker for piano, but there's a point where there's too much piano. So I think that the intro to this one was a little long, and I was confused on if this was the whole beat, some of the beat, what the fuck's going on. So anyway, that's my thought on the beat. It also felt kind of like the drums and the kicks and everything were almost like they were muffled and put in a closet, and somebody's playing the drums in the closet and shit. I don't know. It sounded weird. I don't know. The mix on the beat was definitely not right. But anyway, let's get into the lyrics of this shit. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Back it up. Okay, let's go.
Mumbling about the thoughts that will not stop. Figured I'd top status you, but that's exactly what they want. Me to think, peering down the sink, nearly in the brink.
Okay, I think the production on this needs to be better. I don't know what just kicked in right there. It was like birds chirping or some shit, but it was all in the left. And it sounded very, very staticky, like a lot of white noise in that thing. So if you put that through some filters and shit, you can get rid of a lot of that fucking background white noise, static type sound to it. The singing so far is very pitchy. Like, I can't sing for shit at all. So I don't even fucking try. Like, my new track coming up, it has me singing in it, and I think I sound like shit in it, but it is what it is, you know. I'm not a big fan of auto-tune at all. If you've ever watched my shit, I fucking hate auto-tune. But sometimes it will help your voice out just a little. Don't overuse the motherfucker. Use a little bit here and there, but definitely put your vocals through some compressors and, you know, some reverb or something. A little bit of echo might make your vocal sound better. It's very hard to listen to because it is so pitchy. But if you get with the right producer and they they mix and master your shit, they can definitely help your vocals out on your singing part, because you don't have a bad voice. It's just pitchy in parts. You know what I mean? So that's my advice so far. Let's keep on going here.
Of slipping into blue lit dreams for eternity. This is my heart's terrarium. Glass is broken and the flowers are blackened, but you hold it in your hands. Are you lonesome? My broken company won't piece together your heart, love. I don't wanna be thrown away, but I don't feel whole in this place. I don't wanna darken your space. Why are there tears streaming down your face? I'm sorry, did I do something? Wasn't shouting it all out in the open. I kept it inside all this time, imploding. What did I expect to happen? Not sure what I expect to happen. Peering in at me, why are you looking? See me at another angle and it's the same thing.
Let's see, right here is another production issue. It's your voice is distorting. The levels are way different from your singing part to this rapping part. And like the singing part, it wasn't distorting at all. It was pitchy in parts, but it wasn't distorting at all. So this part is definitely distorting a bit, so you need to leave some headroom for the producers to be able to fuck with your vocals a little bit. But yeah, I don't know, it's weird. The levels are definitely off.
Just why are you looking? See me at another angle and it's the same thing. Just a man who this day at least I can't deviate from a mental car wreck that's approaching. Hold me. Your brother's...
there's a lot of parts so far that almost feels like you're waiting on the beat, like you're trying to extend your words out to make them fit with the beat. So it's almost like you're waiting for the beat a little bit.
Fucking up my window, it feels warm. Hold me. Your breath is fucking up my window. It feels warm and I'll shiver in response. So I guess
What I would recommend if you're gonna do the singing type stuff is record at a lower level. So what I mean is like back up from your mic a little bit so you can really push that shit out. And it might record a little bit low, but when you produce it, you can raise the vocal volumes. You know what I mean? You can raise the decibels on them, because you'll have enough headroom to fuck with it. But when you're that close to the mic, it feels like you're distorting a little bit, and you can definitely hear that you're not wanting to peak out. So you're not really pushing it out. You're like pushing, but you're stopping yourself. You know what I mean? So if you back up from your mic a little bit and actually really push that shit out, it'll sound a lot better, dude.
I've been slowly growing colder as I hold my knees to my chest and breathe slow. Got every reason to see the sun right now. I hear.
Also, like how you changed the way you said those last ones right there. You changed the pitch in your voice. If I'm telling you, the right producer can do that for you. He can alter the voice and put in some echoes and different shit to make that part sound different but better. Because you can definitely tell that you did it yourself as you were going, and it wasn't fluid. You could tell it's kind of choppy, because that's just how the human voice is. When you go from the high pitch to go all low, you're gonna have the choppiness. So if you just do it and let the producer fuck with it in the post-production, it would sound a lot better.
Breathe slow. Got every reason to see the sun right now. I hear birds, or is that your laugh? Can't figure it out. For some reason I'm sitting here, can't really recall how. Whatever I do for you to make you think I'm worthwhile. Hoping maybe nature saves me fixing themselves before the burning. I toss the match and relax without an ounce of understanding you.
See that part right there, that flow where it kicked in right there, that was fucking awesome right there. That flowed perfectly. I think you're in the same boat as me, homie. Just from that part right there, I can tell you can get on point with your flow, with the beat and everything, and you're just not a singer. I mean, maybe in post production they can make it sound better, but from that part, just that flow was so much better. Like, that's my favorite part of this song so far, is when this flow kicks in.
Worthwhile.
Right.
Hoping maybe nature saves me fixing themselves before the burning. I toss the match and relax without an ounce of understanding. You were planning on rolling over and suffocating all the shrubbery, so they'd come back with a better chance of growing beautifully. Oh man, was that in reference to me? I hope you don't believe I'm not a sickly patient that needs nursing, but your reasoning is it's just gardening. We all root for the first thing that hydrates us, and maybe sometimes we'd need transplanting. Thing that hydrates us, and maybe sometimes we'd need transplanting. A green thumb.
Okay, that transplanting part threw me off because it didn't rhyme with anything. Like, you had a flow going a certain way, and then all of a sudden you just threw in this random bar that didn't really go with anything, and it didn't rhyme with nothing. It just threw me off when people do that, and it just throws me off all the fucking time. It's always good to have flow changes because it takes people by surprise, I think. I love flow switches, but the flow you just had would be fucking perfect for this whole song. If you can just rewrite the shit to that flow with some flow changes, that would be awesome. But to go back and forth through like 6 different flow changes and pitches and singing and not singing, it's throwing me way the fuck off.
You've got like a surgeon's hand, green to red, healthy colors to a man who's nearly white from lack of nourishment. Never my plan, but when I'm spread thin, I need to regroup again. Hearing the breeze blow over my face as I peek out from beneath my folded arms into the sun rising. Surprising to see your face cascade
awesome,
like it's floating, like you're a cloud as you say aloud you're proud of me. Cause we're not at the bottom every day, we're two people who feel pain, and every single time I decide to take a step again, you do the same. It's that encouragement that doesn't build up on one-upping other, it's collaborative. What you say is what keeps me as a hero to you, even if I don't get it.
Alright, like that last flow right there was fucking awesome. I liked that. That shit was on point. Like the flow wise was on point. What I've told, or what I can tell from most of this song so far, about 90% of it is, it seems very boring. It seems like you're bored recording this damn thing. Excuse me. What I mean by that is, I had the same problem, and Sleepy actually clued me in on this one. Don't read your raps. Feel your shit. Put emotion into it. Get out of your head. Get off the paper. And, practice just stanza by stanza. Record it, like, that's how I'm doing it now. Stanza by stanza. Like, I can flow through the whole song. It might take me a few takes, but I can get the whole thing in one. But it's never a good idea. Do stanza by stanza, because then you could really emphasize shit. You could put all your energy and emotion into that shit, and just practice that stanza, practice it, and then record it. So that way you can have flow and fucking feeling and push that shit out. You know what I mean? When you do that, people will feel your fucking lyrics 100% more. That's my advice. That's what Sleepy clued me in on, and a couple other people clued me on the same thing. Is just push that shit out. It sounds like you're bored as fuck recording this. What the fuck happened?
What you say is what keeps me.
It's like it just ended.
Me as a hero to you, even if I don't get it.
What's up, guys? It's Roar. I hope you enjoyed this song.
That freaked me the fuck out. I was not ready for that shit. What the fuck? I was waiting for something else to come in. I was not expecting you to pop up in there. God damn. Alright, here we go. Let's take that back. Woo! That's the second motherfucker that scared me tonight. First the Asylum did it, now Roar's doing the shit. Y'all are just hell-bent on giving motherfucker a heart attack tonight. Shit. No, this is not sponsored by Starbucks, but I'm drinking this shit.
What's up, guys? It's Roar. I hope you enjoyed this song, Heart's Terrarium. It's one of my new favorite songs, in no small reason because of Dragonrod, who did the instrumental for this. The guy's phenomenal. Links in the description for that. But this is also going to be the focal point of my new album, which there is no due date for it. I'm taking a whole lot more time on this album. It's also going to be story driven, just like the previous one, so going to take a lot more time to make sure that works out well. But yeah, since this is the focal point of the album, I decided to take this design, the artist who created it, it's going to be in the description too, and put it on a few different shirts on my Teespring store. So it's there if you want to take a look at it. There's different styles. We have t-shirts, long sleeve like sweatshirts, a lot of different styles and colors. I certainly hope you guys would purchase one of those if you feel so inclined. That would really mean a lot for me, as well as the artist who designed this. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the song. It's going to be the main part of my next album when that comes out, so look forward to that. Anyway, though, guys, that's really all I got to say about that. So,
alright, with this being the focal point of the new album, like you're saying there, I would definitely encourage you, highly encourage you to put it blunt, redo it. Because this could be a bomb-ass track. Just get the production right, and it would improve this shit tremendously. If you get the right producer, he knows what the fuck he's doing, he could make this shit monumentally better. Like I said, it was very dry, boring. The pitches, the breath control, the staticky background, like with the birds chirping and shit. it was very not there yet. It was not there yet, homie. If this is gonna be the focal point to your album, you need to make sure this shit is polished, clean, ready to fucking go. And I don't think it's there yet. Like, to be blunt, straight up, if I was checking out your album and I was like, okay, I'm gonna see what this album's about before I purchase it, and I heard this, I would not purchase it because of those facts, not because the lyrics were weak or whatever, because those flows were strong. You have a good flow sense, but it just is not polished. So if this is like a done project and done, ready to go, printed to press, and you're gonna push this as your focal point for the album, you're not gonna get many sales, I don't think. You know, I could be wrong. Fuck, you know, like I said, I'm not a be all, know all, see all type motherfucker, but that's what I feel from it. I think that you can make this a fucking like awesome fucking track, but it ain't there yet, homie. It ain't there yet. Get the production right. Go back, re-record, and put some fucking emphasis in it. Put some feeling in it. Like, I could tell that this was meant to be like an emotional song, like, you know what I mean? But I didn't feel those emotions. I felt very dry. I felt very meh. So that's just my opinion. Ask for my critiques and my opinions. Those are them. No hate, no shade, none of that. Like I said, I'm just here to help you out, brother. If you agree with what I'm saying, great. If you say this motherfucker doesn't know what he's talking about, is what it is. You know what I mean? Yeah, those are my pointers, homie. Those are my tips, my critiques, and yeah, I hope you take some of this stuff and use it, because I think it'll go a long way, especially the production part. I would focus on those flows that you hit. Honestly, I would go back and rewrite and put more of those flows in there, because those flows were on point, dude. For real, those were good. The slower melodic parts were not bad. They just weren't. They didn't catch me like those fucking flows. Anyway, this has been Jekyl Reactions. Here to help a fellow artist out with some critiques because he asked. And, you know, anyone feel free to ask for some tips, critiques, what I think. Even if you don't want a fucking reaction like this. I'm more than willing to listen to your track and give you my ideas and my thoughts and opinions. It doesn't got to be a reaction. If you don't want me to, you know, put you on blast or whatever you want to call it on a fucking reaction, just let me know. Hey, I don't want a reaction. Just let me know what you think. I'm more than happy to fucking do it. More than happy. Just hit me up. Everyone, go to Roar, fucking sub up to him. Dude's got definite potential, so go sub to him. Show him some love. His link's gonna be down below. Also, y'all join the BOTB Discord. The link is down below. You don't gotta be an artist, producer, none of that stuff. You can just be a fan. Come in, you know, you'll chop it up with the fucking artists, the producers, everybody up in there. And if you are an artist, go up in there. We will push your shit, even if you're not under the BOTB umbrella. We'll push your shit. JMP, BOTB partnered up, and we will push your shit. There's reactors in there, so if you want a reaction to more than just me and you're part of the BOTB Discord, there's a tab where you can just, it says reactions or please react or something like that. I forget the name of it. And you just throw your link up in there and reactors will fucking hit it up. Or, you know, if you want to go to a specific reactor, every reactor's got a tab. Go to their tab, drop a link, ask them to react. Fucking simple. So, yeah, definitely join that shit. Check out the website down below. The JMP website is coming soon. Working on it. It's very intricate and detailed and shit. And I'm technologically retarded, so it's coming at a snail's pace, but it's coming, motherfuckers. Shit, I'm trying. Also, the new Jekyl Reactions red carpet treatment. That's a new thing. Is if you got a premiere coming up, hit me up and I will be at the premiere doing a reaction live to the premiere with you being interviewed during your fucking premiere, basically. I'll chop it up with you after the premiere is done, talk to you a little bit about it, talk to you a little bit before it. You know, I got the first episode coming with Triple Ice Rhodes. His name is Triple Ice. Name of the track is Rhodes. Just clarifying. So definitely be on the lookout for that. If you want the red carpet treatment, hit me up on Discord or any of the links up right up there, some fucking where. And yeah, just get a hold of me. Also, Jekyl, You Can't Say That podcast is coming. I'm still working out the details of it, but I will figure it out and get that up and running. Sub to Roar, sub to me. Hit the either like or dislike on his. Either way, it does analytic shit. So I'm gonna. I always do pass or fail on people. It's no hate, nothing like that. If I didn't like it, I didn't like it. So I'm gonna have to hit thumbs down on this one, brother. I'm sorry, but you know my critiques and everything to make it better. So once you do, if you do go back and fix it, hit me up again with the updated version, and might change that thumbs down to a thumbs up. We'll see what happens. Anyway, sub to him, sub to me. Like the video down below. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button if you ain't subscribed to my channel. And yeah, that's about it, motherfuckers. We out of here. Merry Christmas. We out.